Mrs. Carr uses the wool to knit the socks and jerseys for her family. She does very little separating as she spins most of the fleece. In Lewisburg, County Mayo, Mrs. Bessie Morrison sorts the fleece into 3 grades of wool. First, she discards the unkempt edges of the fleece. When the fleece is separated and graded, it gets a rough hand mixing. Then it is washed. Mrs. Morrison washes carefully, pressing the wool gently so that it will not tangle or felt. The soft Mayo water is a help. When the wool is dry, it is teased or pricked clean of any briars or sticks. Next, the wool must be greased. Different spinners use different greasing agents. Mrs. Carr sprinkles her wool with vegetable oil, which she gets from the factory in Kilcar. Mrs. Morrison uses paraffin oil. The blending of oil and wool facilitates the carding. In places where oil was scarce, the people used goose grease. After the wool has been sorted, washed, teased and oiled, comes the carding. The carders have fine wire teeth mounted in leather. A handful of fleece is placed between 2 carders and combed backwards and forwards between the teeth until the tangled fibres lie side by side. Lastly, the fibres are rolled on the back of the carder. Mrs. Morrison in Mayo cards in exactly the same way, though she rolls the wool on the back of a carder by hand. Now the wool is ready for spinning. Mrs. Morrison uses the big wheel, the tournemore. The spindle is driven by a band of wool. To start, the wool is wound round the spindle. The wheel is turned, carefully drawing the wool out as it gathers twist. At this crucial point, it is reversed and the end attached to the spindle. The spinner stands in order to work the big wheel, constantly moving backwards and forwards. When a roll is spun, the next is deftly joined on. The whirling spindle twists the carded wool into yarn. 82-year-old Mrs. Kate Mitchell of Dingle, County Kerry, learnt to spin at her mother's knee. It is over 40 years since she used the wheel, for the art of spinning has all but died out in the south of Ireland. Spinning to her is a reminder of hard times long past.